Adam makes a living from cutting down trees.
Every day, I cut around 13 trees if they're of average size, and at least 2 if they're quite large.
Adam estimates that there are about 353 fellas like him outside the city of Sennar, and they can cut down nearly 4,000 trees in a single day between them. But he says he's happy with what he calls the manna or food of the forest, without which many people would have died of hunger. The war in Sudan has created severe shortages of food and energy, and due to the scarcity of natural gas, wood is now seen as essential for survival. Wood is burned to make charcoal or used as fuel in bakeries and for cooking at home. It's also burned to harden mud bricks used in construction and to manufacture furniture. As a result, the forest is being decimated on an unprecedented scale. A few decades ago, we were told it wouldn't have been possible for anyone to find their way through a forest that was once here near the banks of the Blue Nile. That's because it was so large and dense. Now there is only a wide expanse of empty ground, with a few remnants of the trees that once filled this area. Deforestation in Sudan dates back to the early years of the previous century. Aside from changes to the global climate, it's been worsened by man-made factors, including large-scale farming, livestock grazing, and the spread of urban areas into forest land. For the moment, people like Adam might feel content, but many are concerned about the future impact of tree felling.
It will affect the riverine ecosystem all along, and it will also cause a lot of floods, and it will destabilize the Nile banks, and it will, in addition to, of course, the loss of biodiversity and the loss of soil stabilization.
Local authorities say it's difficult to act at the moment.
There are regulations in place banning this activity. We're aware of the violations, but we also know that in the present circumstances, people are in desperate need of any source of living.
Many agree, but they still want the government to act.
Cutting down the forest without real scientific planning is a real problem. Human beings are the ones who will pay the price for this.
Although people like Isa argue the well-being of future generations and the planet should not be sacrificed for short-term needs, with the war ongoing, there seem to be few, if any, alternatives. Mohamed Vall, Al Jazeera, the state of Sennar, southeastern Sudan.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.